Alright, good morning. Our day is the 27th, February 27th. And we just got unloaded. From the time I got out of the truck to the time I got back in the truck, undoing the straps, putting them away, and the guy unloading me, it was 14 minutes. So it was a nice in and out. And I just gotta make my way back up to the guard shack, scale out. I don't know if I need to go inside for a ticket, or usually you get a ticket. I'll figure it out here in a second. And then I gotta do my departure, send in my paperwork, and then I'm gonna head up to Mount Joy, PA, and pick up the load of, I don't know what it is. He just said roofing material. So I don't know if it's shingles or something else, but we'll figure it out. That was pretty interesting. There was two of those loads that came through, two giant bridge beams. I just pulled that onto the road, and then I seen them coming, and I couldn't get the right traction, so I ended up jackknife back into the driveway. But it wasn't that big of a deal. I tried responding on the radio, and I had it on SWR. I was tuning it, God knows how long ago. So I'm sure they didn't hear me. But we have 81 miles to go. That's not accurate because we're taking a different route. It was 70 miles, 77 miles. It's not counting this roundabout up here to avoid the low bridge here in town. You gotta take this 901 west up to, there's a road up here about a mile, maybe 2 miles up the road. You turn left, you come over the railroad tracks, and then you come down the other side. And then you end up on 443 and 183. We'll head over that way, and then stop over at the Flying J down there in Prizetown once I get down on the 76 miles. So that's what we got. We're going to pick up at Firestone. I didn't actually look it up. I don't know what they actually ship out of there. I don't know if it's rolled roofing or shingles or insulation panels.
I've been cynical, oh so cynical. Never thought somebody could save me from another fall, from another scar. But I'm all healed up, standing steady. I couldn't see colors, it was all in gray, till you showed me every shade. Now I feel like summer on a rainy day, like there's nothing left in my way. So if I ever lose my mind, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. And if my world comes crashing down, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. Yeah, you shine like a ray of light. Cutting darkness out of my life. I'm alright again, like a child again. Now the universe is a wonder. I don't care where we go, don't care what we do, as long as you're with me and I'm with you. I couldn't see colors, it was all in gray, till you showed me every shade. Now I feel like summer on a rainy day, like there's nothing left in my way. So if I ever lose my mind, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. And if my world comes crashing down, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. Yeah, you shine like a ray of light, oh, cutting darkness out of my life. I don't care where we go, I don't care what we do, just as long as I'm right there beside you. I won't ever let go, I won't ever be cruel, like the world was to me before I found you. So if I ever lose my mind, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. And if my world comes crashing down, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. Oh, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining.
Well, I am leaving the Flying J in Fryestown right now, and if anybody's ever been to the Huddle House here, they're closed permanently. Apparently management for the Huddle House came in and this past week, I don't remember, she said the beginning of the week or just the other day or whatever it was. It's only Thursday, so some point in time this week, came in and fired everybody. Told them that it's officially closed. So no more Huddle House. Let's see what happens next. Anyway, we're 57 miles out. Alright, so we're all loaded up. The guy miscalculated a little bit, so we got a little bit of an overhang. Got about 3 or 4 feet up in the front. But I want to show this real quick. A lot of guys won't put their winches here, and I don't blame them because of how close it is to the tire. But my airbags are already deflated, and I can actually... I already got that one wrapped, so... my winch completely clears the tire. Not by much, but it does clear it. And as soon as I'm done and I air up the trailer, I'll give you another idea. That's the other benefit of wrapping this strap so small, because my strap doesn't go beyond that point of the winch, so it couldn't even rub on the winch if it wanted to. And being that the airbags are completely deflated right now, there's not really any more travel past that point. There might be a slight bit in flex, but that's kind of beside the point. Just for the simple fact that the only way that would happen is for us to get down that low is if all the airbags blew out. I'm not carrying anywhere near enough weight to completely flatten them airbags as I'm driving down the road with a load on. So that's this trailer. I know the utility that I had a while back, that it was okay for that one. But I know there's other ones like the Fontaines and stuff like that that they don't have that type of clearance to be able to do that. Alright, so we're all done. These ones I didn't put a twist in because it just felt okay. These ones I all put a twist in because of the big gap in there. And then I put a twist on these ones just because this is where the most of the air is flowing back here. So the trailer's in the process of airing up now, and even with its initial air up, we've already come up an inch or two. It's going to take a minute, that's why the truck's running. In the meantime, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 sections. Everything has 3, except for this pallet, just has the 2 on there. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 winches on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 winches on that side. So now you can hear the tractor is in the process of airing up, and then the trailers should start coming up a little bit more now. Yeah, we got a little bit of a overhang there, and it's about a foot, maybe just a hair over. I'm pretty sure it raises up more than that, but you can move up here and get my paperwork, and we'll check it again when I come back out. It's not a bad looking load. See, we got about 4 feet off the front there, and then we're overhanging about, like I said, about a foot. It's really not that big of a deal. I'd rather have the weight back here than up there. You could already tell there's so much more room. The airbags just weren't going up. Yeah, look at that. It's a huge difference there. About 5 inches. So that's what we got. Them boxes are pissing me off. I can't. I'm thinking about bolting some pieces of wood in there and then creating a little cage so that it can't get to my lock. And then I gotta buy new locks. But it'll work until I get the new boxes. Hopefully not too long after I get the old truck back up and running, I'll be able to get the new boxes. So we got 113 rolls. Comes in at 35,298 pounds. Pretty light load. So I had no worries about that overhang. I'd rather have that little extra weight back there because of the small wheelbase. Yeah, so, and then we got quick wardrobe change. So we got a total of 326 miles. I do not understand my stupid GPS. The thing is driving me nuts. You try to avoid toll roads and it wants you to take 88 up to Binghamton and then take that up to I-90 and then come over and around and down. The other option was to take the turnpike and the thruway to go up. Okay, so I asked for alternate routes and it gives me the I-90 route and it doesn't give me the 84 through the bottom of New York into Connecticut. It just makes absolutely no sense. So it says 326, but it's probably going to be closer to 324.
All right, good morning. Sitting up here on top of the mountain. A little fuzzy there, but
so we're just gonna continue this video on for today. Got here last night. It was pretty early when we shut down, just after 6 o'clock. 6:08, 6:09, 6:09. We got 81 miles left, and we can't be there until 9 o'clock, and that's putting us there at 9:22 right now. So, where are we? Stormville, Dutchess, New York, Dutchess County. Yeah, Stormville, New York. It's the rest area up on top of the mountain. I stayed here many nights. Go up a little bit more up there on the on-ramp part, and you get a pretty nice view of the valley down there. So the load were fine. I had no issues. I mean, it's still 36,000 pounds, whatever it was. 35.3. So it's still slowing me down on the mountains. It's not a very light load, but it's rolling pretty nicely. So get up there and get it unloaded, and then I got to work our way down to Montgomery, New York, which is it's about 20 miles behind me. It wasn't far off. I'm 30 miles from there now, so we got about 110 miles to come back. So I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna get dressed first, and then I'm gonna go up, get unloaded, have some lunch with Chris, and then head back down, and then go home. That's pretty much the day in a nutshell. So yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna smash yesterday and today's video together, and that's what we're gonna do. Get home and try to get some more stuff done. And then next week, I think we're gonna go out for a bit of a bigger trip. This next load is, I guess, going to the naval base in Buffalo. She called me back up yesterday to make sure that I was a U.S. citizen and I didn't have any record or anything like that. So not Buffalo, but Niagara Falls. So hopefully we can get a decent load out of that area, and we can head out towards Indiana or something like that. I'm gonna reach out to our Buffalo office here in about 20 minutes and let them know what I'm looking for. So Sunday, be leaving the house Sunday mid-afternoon, and then and we'll get over to Buffalo so that we don't have to go too far on Monday, and we can conserve some of the hours for Monday morning. So that's all I got for right now. So I will say the worst part about leaving this place is climbing this hill right off the bat. Pretty much got to start right off with your four-ways, because there's no way to build up anywhere near enough speed. This has always been my least favorite interchange here. 84 and 91 in Hartford. Nice view of the buildings and stuff, but traffic gets going, it gets a little hectic.
Keep left onto I-84.
Yeah, GPS, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Shut up. That's a nice view right there, though. I like it all. Pretty sure it was a trestle bridge, but my biggest thing is with getting on with that interchange there is normally you go underneath the highway and circle around to hit the northbound, well, when coming east, and then you would normally, just before you get to that highway, you would take the ramp to go south, where that one, the northbound ramp, is first because you go up and over, and then the southbound goes down underneath that. So it's just a little confusing when you don't do it very often. And then when there's rush hour type traffic, it makes it even harder because you're trying to juggle the lanes and trying to get to where you need to be, because you're just normally used to going a different way. That dump truck didn't know how to make a wide turn. He's got a smaller trailer than I do. So anyway, we're pulling up to the destination here it says 0.8 of a mile, so we're right down the road. It sucks that there's a truck stop right there, Pride truck stop. It just fills up extremely fast. Well, that stop sign came out of nowhere. It was hidden by the pole. Almost blew right through it. Funny looking stop sign too. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the white building just on the other side of the truck. That's our ABC. Figure out where I need to be. I promise I'm not rhyming intentionally. I'll throw the four-ways on. Roofing, siding, windows. So we're going to pull in right behind that truck. Make sure nobody's going to come up behind me. Oh, that's just to direct us to where ABC is. Okay. Alright, this is all ready to get unloaded, more or less. I still got to move somewhere, so because of that, I left one strap on these rolls that are stacked up. But the ones on the pallets, I left that. I took all the straps off of them. Almost there. He's got a good lift on that one. Alright, so that's it for that one. It went off pretty easily. I gave the guy a little hand helping him move the rolls around. They got stuck a couple times.
Take the first exit on the right onto I-84.
There was like 4 of them that were half rolls stacked on top, so I jumped up and moved them around. I didn't have to, but I was already there, so
keep left onto I-84.
Or rather, I was already there almost an hour at that point, so I just wanted to get out of there. And I'm going to end this video here. That's all I got for right now. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.